my skin make such a fuss about the cream it likes?
Creams and cream routines can really make you scream. For some people, eczema can be a truly horrific experience. Eczema or atopic dermatitis is a common inflammatory, itchy skin condition that affects millions of Australians. Under the guidance of your dermatologist, it is possible to take control of your creams and your cream routine. We want you to feel empowered in your eczema management.
That's amazing!
Here are 3 helpful tips. Number 1, communicate. Let your dermatologist know what works for you and what doesn't. Number 2, accountability. Find someone that you can be accountable to and stick to the plan you agree on with your dermatologist. Number 3, remember patience and persistence. Eczema is a complex condition. A management plan from a dermatologist is an accountable plan. Dermatologists are specialist doctors, and it's our duty of care to provide sound medical advice, whilst understanding eczema is unique to each individual.
It was just another day. Hey, don't get me wrong, I am a fan of days. Some are good and some are bad. This was an ordinary day. Well, at least that's how it started. Yep, this happened. It's what I like to term as the skin effect.
The skin effect is when people notice my skin and they assume I'm contagious.
I just don't want it to spread. Can you make sure you do not touch the other students? Maybe I'll go get the nurse. Ugh.
I hate to admit it, but for the rest of my school years, I sat at the back of the classroom so the teacher couldn't see my face and the kids would leave me alone.
Okay, wow. So the story you just watched, it's hard to believe it's true. And yeah, some things in it have been exaggerated for effect, but these events did happen to a real person. It did happen a while ago, and we would like to think that we've come a long way. But unfortunately, like Billy says, some days are good and some days are bad, and bad days can be stressful days. A psychologist can help through therapy. This support can empower you to navigate your social world with confidence.
Way to go!
Did you know that negative thought patterns can be changed? A psychologist will challenge these thoughts and help create healthier thoughts. 3 helpful tips you can think about. Number 1, collaborative care is crucial. Your GP, dermatologist, and psychologist can work together to provide the best possible support for you. Number 2, it's also not unusual for teenagers with eczema to withdraw from social situations, to avoid judgment or for fear of being bullied and teased. Number 3, having eczema doesn't define you. It's just part of your journey.
Screams is based off my lived experience with eczema. I was born with eczema, so I've never known a life without it. We chose the name Screams because creams can have a big impact on an individual's life with eczema. Yeah, so Screams is a horror film. In the film, it's shown me having a sleepless night. Really think it does showcase the reality of the horror of living with eczema.
Sleep hygiene refers to the healthy habits, behaviours, and environmental factors that help you have a good night's sleep. Good sleep hygiene is important for all teenagers, but especially those with eczema.
Try to maintain a regular sleep pattern. This means going to sleep at around the same time each night and getting up at around the same time each morning, even on weekends. Create a predictable sleep ritual going to bed, which may include having a cup of tea and reading before bed each night. This helps your body and mind recognize that it's approaching sleep time. Reduce stimulation before bedtime. This may include dimming lights, turning your phone to night mode, not exercising too close to sleep times. Create an environment that helps you feel ready for sleep, including not too much light and the right temperature.
I worry about my eczema and the future mainly, what's gonna happen to me when I grow up and what I'm gonna do when I go out to live on my own. I have had eczema from about the time I was born, so 14 years now. When I move out of here, I'm always gonna have to be able to survive myself and have all my medications sorted out with chemists, and I'm gonna have to change a lot of specialists if I move around. I'm not that great at doing my own injections. I've tried once, but it didn't really turn out very well. I've been building with bricks ever since I was probably about 2 years old. Building bricks, it's an escape from reality. There's no limit to what I can do, and it's also a great distraction for my eczema.
Harry's story is interesting. It's clear that he's not new to eczema and he understands the support and care he needs to look after eczema. Harry's interest in brick building highlights 2 helpful tips. Number 1, build and practice your coping mechanisms and strategies. Harry's brick building has developed over the years with practice. The same principle can also develop your coping mechanisms and strategies when living with eczema. Number 2, find an activity you like. It could be reading, drawing, or learning something new. Harry's brick building lets his mind escape into problem solving and also opens his mind up to imagination. This is a great self-care technique, which leads us to number 3. Self-care is important.
Basketball really gives me peace of mind and it helps me just relieve all my stress when I'm playing. Really takes my mind off my eczema and makes me feel that I'm accepted by everybody else and I belong.
Great job!
Self-care matters because it is a necessary act of self-love and compassion. By prioritising your well-being, you can better manage your eczema and improve your overall quality of life. You deserve to feel confident and comfortable in your own skin.
Do you know what time it is? It's 1:30 in the morning, boys. It's time to get back to sleep, okay?
I feel very bad for my mum because eczema has been a difficult journey for her, taking care of me and my brother. When you're a kid, you depend on your parents for everything. When you're a teenager, you get more responsibility, more chores.
Sit down.
With my management and routines of looking after my own skin, I think I'm going pretty good, but there's still some areas I need work on. I've been seeing my dermatologist since I was about 5 years old, and I trust him because he's got a lot of experience and he's done a lot of good things for us. As a teenager, well, I really like having a lot more independence, especially being able to have my own money, manage my own finances, what I buy. It's a big thing for me because I can feel more mature and grown up.
A dermatologist helps you navigate life with eczema by creating a personalised management plan for you. Each management plan is unique to the person and involves creams and medications. The management plan may change depending on whether your skin is settled or flared. Both Harry and Matthew are confident in their management plans. It is important to note that both Harry and Matthew are transitioning from a child with eczema to a teenager. And just like their chores, their responsibilities are changing. Here are 2 tips to help you stick to your eczema management plan. Get help. You don't need to all of a sudden do it on your own. Matthew understands he's doing okay, but knows he has areas to work on and is seeking that help. Give your dermatologist feedback about your life, school, and sporting routines. This may help us tweak your management plan to make it work better for you. There's a lot of information about eczema out there. You may see treatment advice online, or it may come from well-meaning friends and family. Alternative eczema treatments range from the obscure to the downright dangerous. If you'd like to try something new for your skin that you've seen online, just ask your friendly dermatologist first. We'll let you know if it's safe for you or it's better to avoid.
We both have been suffering from eczema and allergies our entire lives. And yeah, he can just understand my pain and we get through things together.
He's my twin and we've always been through everything together, and he's been such a good help for me, and I've been such a good help for him through all these years, and it's helped me overcome and embrace who I am because I have someone beside me that's just like me.
Remember, you are not alone in this journey. By seeking collaborative care, nurturing trusted relationships, and staying informed, you can navigate life with eczema more confidently and find the support you need to thrive.